Hello and welcome to TSRB's Top 10, the series where you guys send in your best sim racing clips every single week and I put them into a lovely little compilation. Now, if you do want to send in clips, the info is in the description, so make sure you head on down there after watching the vid. So up first we have a clip from Chris, and just watch this. Absolute carnage. Oh, perfect timing. Let's watch that again in slow-mo. So he comes around the corner going full throttle and he sees the car rolling in the trees. He thinks that's not going to hit me. So he keeps going full throttle, hoping to duck underneath it, and perfect timing. That is 1 in a million right there. So up next we have a clip from Sanjo on Gran Turismo PlayStation Portable. This is literally the only Gran Turismo game I've owned, so it's pretty nostalgic for me. Nice RX-7 drift here on Suzuka, and yeah, thanks for sending it in. Very nice drifting, especially on a PlayStation Portable. Epic. So up next we have another Gran Turismo clip from Romantis. This is Gran Turismo Sport on Mount Panorama, a notoriously dangerous track, and he's driving the MR2, a notoriously dangerous car, and somehow he manages to send it the entire way down the mountain, skidding and sliding the whole way without crashing. He says he doesn't know what he quite did here, but it looked cool, so thanks for sending that in. A very cool clip. So next we have a clip from the RealGreenStone on a Kina in the 8.6, just a nice drift, but man, you need to get Content Manager installed with the custom shaders patch. It'll make your game look so much better, but thanks for sending this in, a very cool drift, and sticking to the inner line there, I love it. So up next is a clip from YTFR Cars. This is Usui in the 8.6. Now Usui is probably one of my favourite Touges, and this clip shows exactly why. A very cool drift, some nice cam tool work, and I love the colour correction. It's very autumnal and very seasonal, so thanks for sending that in. So up next is a clip from Kyber, and he has only been drifting for a few weeks. He wanted to show off his drifting progress, and I have to say this is some pretty good drifting, sticking to the very outside of the track there. Smooth drifts. I mean, this is looking pretty good for a person that's only been drifting for a few weeks. Look at Kermit there, what a brilliant track mod this is. I mean, Drift Playground is probably one of my favourites. It's a bit short though, it could definitely do with a bit of extra track, but I love it. It flows extremely well, and Kyber is showing that off with some extremely smooth drifts. Just look at that. That's amazing for someone that's been drifting for just a few weeks. So up next we have a clip from Philip in the WDT Street Nissan R32. A very cool clip here using the drone cam on the gal. I do like this Touge, and you can see he's not new to drifting at all. He's got a bit of left foot braking there going into the corners. This guy has clearly been watching my How to Touge and How to Drift series. I mean, you can go and find those on my channel right now. Cheeky plug. Oh, a bit of left foot braking there. Perfect, just to get the rear end swung back around on the weight transfer. A very cool clip here from Philip. I do love this combination. So penultimately we have a very nice cinematic here from Magoo in the Toyota MRS. This is another brilliant car and track combination, and he's showing it off perfectly with some cool cam tool work. You can see he's put a lot of time into this, and I do love the colour correction too. It's very blue and teal, very hipster, and yeah, just a very nice clip. There was some copyrighted music in the background, which unfortunately I can't play. It did kind of make the clip a little bit better, but I still think this is some nice eye candy even without the music. And some pretty cool driving here from Magoo. This is a very stiff car, and he's using that to the full advantage, getting it around corners with the back end out. Look how it jumps over that little bump. You can see just how stiff it is. I do love a good stiff car on a Touge. It does make it a lot more exciting. But thanks for sending in the clip, Magoo. You came in second place, and yeah, I really like that cinematic. So finally we have a clip from Peter drifting the AE85 Levin around Ashburton, a very unsuspecting track. This is pretty much a track that's just a capture of the German countryside. He's drifting this car around a nice little town, and this is the exact kind of drifting I like. Very techie, and dare I say realistic for us Europeans? I guess it is kind of realistic. It's kind of reminiscent of rally driving. You can see there, cutting the corner with a drift. I think that's why I love this so much. But he does it perfectly, and he makes a pretty cool clip using the box cam, I believe. I do love that mod too. It's very shitbox beater. And he sends the clip off with some donuts. That's the only way to do it. So thanks for sending the clip in, Pete. I really like that drifting. And yeah, that was TSRB's Top 10. If you have any clips you want to send in, make sure you go down to the description for more info on how to do it. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to let me know in the comments and drop a like. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button for more Assetto Corsa Touge and drifting content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.